Hello everyone. We are unable to get on Facebook again. So we are live on YouTube. Don't know why it's not showing up now. It's showing up here, but it's not showing up there. Such is life. So I hope those that were waiting on Facebook can find me. Even YouTube's giving me fits. There we go. Now we're on. Say hello when you're popping on and let me know where you're watching from. Oh, I guess I did all I can do. Darn, darn, darn. We wanted to be live in both places Monday. Didn't happen. Wanted to be live in both places on Wednesday. Still didn't happen. So here we are. Hey, Amy. Long time no see. How are you? I am so sorry. This is just starting to really get to me. You pay for a service and you don't get it. And I'm going to try and move you guys just a little bit closer because you're so far away. There we go. Hopefully I can see it from there. All right. How's everyone doing? We're working on a new tier tray set. It is the Highland cow. And there are a lot of pieces to it. And we're going to be doing a couple of different things. So let's get started. I already went and painted all the sunflowers. There's 5 sunflowers with a center. And you overlap them. So they'll look like that when they're done. So we did all those. I did the Moo Cow ear tag. We have Living the Farm Life with a rope frame. We have a stack of hay and a chicken. So I've done just the basic painting, and I'm going to go over some other techniques. This was the first one I started with. Ew, I got it everywhere. Let me clean that up. You don't like that. I went ahead and stained it with the antique wax. And then I went ahead and I rubbed some of the yellow on it. Now what I'm doing is I'm taking the aquamarine and I'm kind of swiping it this way. So it kind of gets in there, but isn't totally in there because I want it to look antique. So we are going to do that. I'm going to put on a glove because I got so much paint all over me. I'm trying to keep from touching other stuff. Now that camera's over too far. Let me move it back. I've got to clean this office, this studio. It's getting in the way of that. There we go. How's that? Let me see from this camera. I'm sorry to be fussing. There we go. All right. So like I said, hey Monica, how are you? Couldn't go live on Facebook, so here we are on YouTube. Second day this week. So what we're doing is we're taking the aquamarine and we're just going to swipe it this way because what I want to do is I want to get some in there, but I don't want it to look real good. I mean, what I'm trying to do is get like a vintage look to it. So all I did was put some on and swipe this direction. Now we're going to wipe some of it off. Now I already sprayed this with acrylic so it wouldn't sink in. Hi, Rach. Couldn't go live on Facebook again. Story of our life, huh? So there we go. It's kind of like a combination of all three colors. So what we're going to do with this one is we're going to be gluing. This is the frame that goes on top. I already waxed this. And now we're going to be gluing it on top. And then we're going to decorate it with some rope. And why is there only one piece here? There should be two. This is the rope for the legs. I had two. I just had two right here a minute ago. Dagnabbit. Like I said. Oh, it's sitting right there. Jeez. I'm telling ya. All right. So I got my new CA Thick. It came in and I'm loving it. I missed it. All right, so we're going to put that on there. Now you don't go right to the edge. You have a little bit that's showing underneath. So we're going to let that sit a second. Put this on so it doesn't clog. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take this rope and we're going to glue it over top of the rope design. You don't have to. You can do it any way you want. I decided this is the way I want to do it. So I think for this, I'm going to need the glue gun. So let me see if I can reach from here. Yay. All right. So this is our Highland cow. There are several pieces to this. You've got a little bit of hair up here. You've got some ears. You've got some horns. You've got a mouth. You've got his nose. Okay. You also have these two pieces. One goes down here and one goes here. Because of the way I'm going to do it, I don't need this piece and I don't need this piece. Now I went ahead and just on the back piece, I went ahead and waxed it. So that's all we're going to need. Now the colors I used were Golden Sunset. I used this aquamarine. I also used some burnt umber. And I also used some Weatherly antique wax. And I did use a dark brown marker, paint marker on the chicken. And then I stained in here. All right, that should be dry by now. I'm sure you all know how to make a slip knot. But that's what I wanted to do with this. I kind of want a slip knot at the top. So, we're going to put some glue around. I just want to give it a little dimension and some character. You could do whatever you want. I better let that sit a second or it's not going to be good enough. All right, so we'll work on the ear tag. This is the new ear tag. I painted it with the, what did I say that was? Golden Sunset. And then I stained the letters. I wanted them darker, so I went and took the baby wipe and used the burnt umber to put it on to make it a little darker. And now I'm just going to put those letters on top. Now I wanted to use, I guess I'm going to double this up. I really don't like this because it's shiny and that's not what I wanted. So we're going to go ahead and use some of this, some raffia. Then we'll call it a craft room. Because that's what it is, Amy. Slash studio. Slash laundry room. So I guess we'll leave it at that. So yeah, it's a mess. I'm tripping over stuff. We've just had so many designs popping out, one right after the other. I just haven't had time to clean it. Plus, got a lot going on. All right. So we'll go ahead and tie this. We'll make a little bow. Could put a bow in the Highland cow's hair and make it a girl Highland cow, couldn't we? No, I don't like it like that. I'm going to go back to a knot. And someone asked about the cow today. I think they're interested in the cow. Woohoo! Then we'll just kind of unravel this a little bit. Alright, so it's got one ear tag that says moo. You've got a pitchfork, which I antiqued both sides, colored the handle brown, and then took the gold paint marker and colored the prongs on it. You also have a little hay, little straw, bundle of straw, which is going to go in one of these. We're not through with this. I want to do some more damage to that. And then your chicken will sit with that. All right, let's go ahead and try this. Like I said, you could leave this any color you want. I just thought it would make it look interesting. You know me. Gotta be different. Facebook is not working again, so I tried to go over there real quick and leave a message. But you know how that goes. Right, and then we're going to do along here. Now we did the dry brush method on the cow on Monday night, but we're going to do some splatter paint today. Well, maybe we'll kind of offset this. Be a little different. So all I'm doing is making like a slip knot. And I should be able to get that to lay a little flatter when I put some glue on here and kind of turn it under. Now this is a dangle leg gnome or Highland cow, so I will list it separately because I know there are some that like to have it just for their truck or their riser, or some bought the rocking chair so they want it for the rocking chair. You go for it, Monica. Are you still living out of boxes? Or is that all unpacked? So there we go. It kind of really looks different. Really farmhouse type. All right, so we'll put that over there. Now we'll go ahead and we'll glue all the sunflowers. Now I've got a piece of tape across here because I put everything in here, so when I was painting, it stayed firmly on the table for me. So for each flower, there is a center. You get 5 sunflowers. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of glue in the center, and then I'm going to take 2, check for my better side, and then I'm going to kind of stagger them. It gives it a 3D effect, and it also looks more like a sunflower. So let me hold this one up. You see how that's kind of staggered? I can probably take these off. Oh no. That's hard to do. And there's a whole bunch of little holes in this sunflower. Oh, that looks so cute. I'm sorry. It's just exciting when you design a set and then you know, it's on paper, and when it's cut, and then you start to see it come together. Isn't that cute? I love it. Don't you just love it? Ooh, it's raining. Yay. I had some laundry out, and I pulled it in before my live because I didn't think it was going to last out there. So I made the right decision. So again, you're going to overlap and stagger your petals. So it looks like a real sunflower. I love this yellow. It really has that primitive look to it, which I like. Actually, that's what we made the bee dangle leg gnome out of. We used that color on her too. And then we got one more. Can you all see okay? Hey, Nanny Dot. I tried to get on Facebook. It wasn't cooperating. Again. Like, we have to pay for this service to go live in both places. And when it doesn't work, it's very frustrating. Okay, so we've got 5 sunflowers. I don't know if you can see them real good. Put it there. So we've got 5 sunflowers with it. So we're going to put those over there. Let's go ahead. I think that's the right one. One of these is for the dangle leg. And I think it's this one. Yep. All right, let's go ahead and glue the stack of hay in there. I love this. And you know what's so cool? Check that out. Doesn't it look like the pitchfork is in the hay? Look at that. I purposely designed it like that. I think that is so cute. Come on, get your little butt down there. There we go. Let that dry. All right, so we're going to work on the cow next. And this is the fun part. Remember I said you have all these pieces. We don't need them all because I'm going to do it different. You can paint it if you like, if you want the hair, let me know. You know, all you have to do is ask. You know, I take care of my customers. All right, so we're going to finish painting this. Actually, we're going to glue this in place first. But I went ahead and I took the head and I put the nose over it where it's supposed to be and drew circles and then just colored it in. It is, because you'd spend a lot of time and effort on these lives. It's frustrating as heck. All right, so, and that will not be there. But don't worry. I got your back. All right, so we're gluing this in place. Putting that there. Now, we're going to go ahead and paint the nose brown. And I'm going to use the burnt umber for this. And I'm going to use the baby wipe. That's not enough. Don't worry if it goes down in the holes, it's okay. If you don't want it to go down in, dab. But I just want that dark. There we go. All right, I'm gonna do the ears the same color too. But I'm gonna make sure that I have the right side of the ear. So I'm not painting the wrong side. Now see, this is a good time to use my tape because I just put it on there and the tape will hold it in place for you. I can go darker, which I'm going to. I'm going to go a little darker on the feet and the hands. Give that a second coat. There we go. See if we can get this a little bit darker. There we go. Now the ears, I think I'm going to do that golden color. And I have a little bit on this Q-tip. So I'm going to use that Q-tip. And there we go. Make sure I got it going in the right direction here. Yes. Yes, I do. All right. Then we have the face and we have the tongue. The tongue, we're going to do a pink. I'm not sure about this pink. Yeah, why not? It's kind of a warm pink. So there we go, we've got that. Then we don't have to do this, but I am gonna just coat it just in case anything shows underneath the hair. All right. All right, this should be done. Now, we'll let that dry a minute. Whoa. Then we're going to do the legs. So, of course, we're going to go in the hole. I'm sorry, I'm not watching your comment. Hey, Marcia. How are you? We couldn't go live on Facebook, so here we are. Here I am with all my friends. All right. I'm going to put a little tape on the end of this because I have to get his feet on here. Now, I went with the roping because, again, I want it to stay rustic. You can do whatever you want with this kit. It's yours. I'm just giving you ideas. All right, so we're going to put one leg in here. Doesn't that look cute? And then we're going to put the other leg in here, and we're going to put a knot on the bottom. Now, I haven't cut it all the way because I kind of want to see where my knot ends up. And then we'll trim it. Well, thank heavens you're not standing there. It would have got shot. All right, I'm going to pull it through a little bit more. Then we're going to, let me see. I want it a little longer because if you were to use the rocking chair, you just kind of want it dangling. Phew. Sorry about that. See, I kind of like where that is at, so we want to go a little longer. But we want to make sure they're both the same, so he doesn't have one leg longer than the other. We don't want to do that to him. So there we go. We can cut this off and even it out. There we go. Now what we will do is I'm going to fix that, but I'm also going to put a little tack of glue there to kind of hold his feet against the knot. There we go. So there he is. Now, the next step, oh, come on. Just trying to blot the excess off in hopes that dries soon. All right, the next step is to glue on your furred ears. So that's what we're going to be doing here. That's going to help us with where that goes. Yep. So there's the one ear. Here's the other. Then we'll put some glue here. This down. Actually, I don't think I'm going to do the splatter method. I think I'm just going to use this. I think I would like that better. All right, we need his nose in place. Now with his nose, you'll see the jagged part goes at the top. Okay, And because I already drew the nostrils and put them on there, I know about where it should go now. So there's that. Then right under that, we're going to glue the mouth, the tongue. Don't worry that this, well, I am going to have to do that. See if we have any brown paint left. Yes, we do. I'm going to go ahead and do this because it may show through the hair. So, and if you weren't going to order, didn't want me to send you the hair, then this would go on next. And then this would go on top here. And then there's actually a little third piece that goes on top there. But because I'm using the hair, I don't have to use that. So see, if you weren't using the hair, that's what yours would look like. We're not using these. So let's glue on his ears, or his horns. Get that out of the way. All right, now I have two pieces cut out here. And I know I've showed you before, when you cut this type of fabric, you do not trim like this. You actually trim just the fabric off and leave the hair in place. So you're actually just snipping the fabric piece. You're going in between the fabric and the hair and snipping in between. And then when you are ready to pull it off, it just separates the hair. It does not cut into the hair. Now that's his top. Now I'm going to trim this just a little bit because I got some of the fabric showing. And I have to be real careful I don't cut into the fur. So we're going to glue that in place with a stick or your scissors. Make sure all your hair is up like that. There we go. Then we're going to do the same down here. Isn't he looking cute? I love him. You can maneuver his hair around. I'm not trimming it. I want it long. I want it to look shaggy. So we're going to put glue on here. And we're going to push this into the glue. Now, what do you think? Whoop! Isn't he cute? Then, if you want, you can put his bangs up here on top of his hair. We also have two hands here. And if you wanted, you can also put the moo there. this is going to be tricky, getting this to stick to the fur. So I think what I'm going to do is I might just stick that under the fur out to the side, unless I can get down to the fabric, and then I've got something secured. Or what we could do even is trim a little bit of this hair right here, just a little bit. I'm just going across, because we know how this stuff gets all over. I'll be breathing it for a week. So I'll just pull out a little bit so I can get down to the fabric, so I can put a bunch of hot glue there and get his hand in there, or his foot or hoof or whatever you want to call it. And then we'll do the same over here. Just make sure it stops dripping. There we go. Now I am going to trim that fabric right there so it lays in there a little bit better. I'll pull it up this way. There. Now I have a flat surface here to glue the moo to. There we go. Some glue webbing. Guarantee you there's not another tier tray out there like this. You know I try really hard to do one of a kind. And we could pull some of this up, pull some of it down. We could put that there if we want, but I think I'm going to leave it off for now. All right. So, I think, oh, should I show it to you? Thank you. He's looking kind of funky, but Highland cows do. They look cute. I'm going to trim that a little bit. And then I'm going to put a little more glue right in there. And get that attached to the head. There we go. Again, you don't have to use the hair, but it's there if you want to. Now, I'm not going to glue him in his stand because I may want to put him in the pickup truck. So if he's in the pickup truck, he really doesn't need a stand. All right, so let's distress this up some. So I'm going to take the sunflowers. I'm going to take the little chicken. I'm going to take the hay and the pitchfork. And we're going to distress it up with some of this Caribbean. I think I love how this turned out. So I kind of want to do that all around so it looks like it all goes together. So I'm going to start out with what's on my thing here. And I'm going to distress the sunflowers. Now remember when we did the Easter tier tray, we took these flowers and we stapled rope to the back and we tied them to the tier tray. I think we're going to do that again. Oh, this is turning out so cute. Way better than I thought it would. I'll get a little blue on there, but you can kind of see it. It just gives it a little vintage look. Old, antique, primitive. We love it all. And if you didn't see the cow on Monday night, go back and watch the replay. He turned out so cute. So all I'm doing is wiping off the excess that's already on here from when we did the sign. So we're going to do it here too. Once I get rid of the cow hair. You can put as little or as much as you want on. You get too much on, you can rub it off. You could, even if you wanted to, you could go back. That's not the open one. And you could put a little bit of this around the edge to make it darker on the edge. So see how that turns out? You're funny, Marsha. Marsha. Did you order your wig yet? Get some off. I'll tell you what, I didn't realize when it's real windy outside, you have to hold on to your hat. I had my hat blown clear across the yard the other day. Now, I'm going to put some of this blue on the rope. Oh, I love it. And then I think I'm going to take a little of the golden brown, or this golden sunset, and get some of that on the rope too. Oh yeah. And get some on the sign. It's very faint. I don't know if you can see it. You did? Do you love it? Or you didn't get it yet? That's awesome. Okay, let's do the same to the hay stack. We'll get some of this Caribbean on there. Come on. And then if we want, we can add just a little bit of the dark to the edge. mud it up. All right, now our chicken. What are we going to do to her? Let's put some of this on. Okay. We are ready to roll. Jack it up. What am I forgetting? Feels like I'm forgetting something. That went there. That went there. Okay, we're going to just glue her to the front here. Why did that not go down? Well, we're just going to... I'm not liking her right now. So... There we go. All right, like that better. So let's glue her in front of the hay. See, there's some of that cow hair stuck on that. Put this up there. And kind of filling in the little score lines on the hay. There we go. Pulling some of the blue back off of the center of the flower. All right. So we're going to go ahead and use our tier tray. Oh, we didn't do this one. We need a little bit of that blue on the edges. Make it look antique-y. Okay. So, let's get rid of this tape. There we go. Now, let's turn these on their back. We need to staple. My gosh, I thought my husband took my staple and ran with it. He brought it back. I got 3 layers here, so we don't need spacers. Are you kidding me? He gave it back to me. 2 staples left in it. I guess I do that to him sometimes too. It better work. He better not have drained it. Don't mess with my power tools. There we go. Yes. So, You could even make a chain, you know, out of this too, if you wanted to hang from here. But I liked when we did the Volkswagen honeybee farm tier tray, where we used these holes to tie our flowers. That came in handy. Aw, you're gonna love it. Takes some getting used to. I've been wearing my hat more often, and only the wig when I go out or on a live. All right, now I kind of liked the garland from Hobby Lobby with this. It has the look I want. So we're just going to tie some of these in various places. That's what I like about this tier tray. It's versatile. All I do is tie a bow back here so I can remove it real easy. Let's see. I think we'll put him on the top shelf. Boy, he looks funky, doesn't he? Alright. Let's do one over here. Pull that back. Then we can put the moo down there. We can also put Living the Farm Life down here. We could put the ear tag up here like that. Put this down here like that. Put our pitchfork there. We can put a few of these in here. Well, if I take the glove off, don't need it now, we're not painting. And put one down in here. And then this, I think we're going to do a small bow, and we're going to put that up there with the bow. So let's destroy this when I find the end. Let's just pick some off and put it in back. Yeah, it definitely needs that. Another piece right there. I had a small sunflower, but I think I like it like this. one this way. And one over here. I can even pull it out the back to hold it in there. This we can just lean up against there. Or watch it fall. Okay. I think we're just going to do a small bow. A small hand bow. Just going to pinch it. Actually, let's go ahead and pinch them both at the same time. Two, three. Aw, thank you. And then I'll pull these out and twist. And just looking to see if we can get that on there. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say we're going to put that one right in there. Like that. And then we're going to tie. Probably would be cute with some of that teal ribbon in there too. And we could even lay some of this in front if we wanted to. Could even put some lights in there for at night. I think you need some gel. Spike it up a little. Or I need to make this piece smaller. I think that's the ticket. I think I have it a little too long. So the next piece, I'll make it smaller. But what do you think? Again, you can use any color you want. I have some bells too. The cowbells that I used for the the cowbells that I used for the cow, rocking cow, are too big for this guy. So we'll just put a few bells around. Put some rust in there. Just to make it look rusty and rustic. Why not? I think that's cute. Put a bell over here with him. And then we'll put another one down in there. There we go. He's done. What do you think? Yay or nay? Jack it up. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's so sweet. You guys are going to make me cry again. Please don't make me cry. Here's an extra bell. Let's just put that. No, let's not put it there. No, I don't want to put it there. That was an accident. All right. Let's see. What do we got for next week? We have... I don't know. We may continue with Cow Week. I have a... No, I better not say. We'll let you be surprised. I'll just leave it at that. And see, we could still put him in the truck too, if we wanted. I just need to get the leprechaun coins off of it. I glued them on there for our shamrock leprechaun. All right, I think that's good. I think it looks rustic. Thank you. Thank you. All right, well, I thank you all for joining me. Don't forget, Rachel goes on tomorrow at 7 in the evening, Central Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. And she got her challenge, so when she's ready, we'll do our PB&J night. All right.